They try and tell you what to expect, and give you a little some tidbits here and there to what's coming. But once you get into it, it's pretty hectic. They try and wear you down. It's medicals, meetings. It's everything it's meant to be. So, but it's been good. It's a cool experience, and so far it's going pretty good.
What are the meetings like? Do they watch your tape? Do they pepper you with football questions, non-football questions?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. The formal meetings you get more into, watching your film, going over, teach. Pretty much, they're acting like a freshman. You're trying to teach them what you do, what everyone on the offensive line does. And then in the informal meetings, it's meeting with assistant coaches, their position coach, and going over. They're trying to learn who you are as a person, and then sometimes they'll get into their film and they want to go over fronts. Sometimes they'll give you how they play call, and they want you to memorize that and then send it back to them. So it's a little bit of everything, and it's speed dating pretty much.
There ever been an NFL player out of your high school or hometown?
His name was Lance Mell. He went to St. Clairsville, Ohio. Played a couple years in the league, so there's been one.
How long ago was that?
That was a while ago.
But that's not your high school.
No, that was our rivals,
right.
And then I was the second. I was only the second one to get a scholarship to Division I football. So
okay,
it's a little small town. Yeah.
All right. So what was your story? What did you play growing up? Were you always big? Was football always it for you?
Football wasn't. I didn't actually start playing 11-man football until my sophomore year of high school. Played a little bit of 6-man at a small private school. So there's a little bit of background. But originally I thought I was going to be a baseball player. Could throw heat. That's what I thought was going to be it. And then got into football, and it was a way for me to get a scholarship. So that's how it kind of turned and ran with it. And then now it's turned into this.
So you transferred high schools?
Yeah.
So where did you start?
It was at East Richland Christian Academy. It was through my church. So my mom taught there, and it's where I basically went through elementary and all that. So that's where I was comfortable. And then for sports reasons, we transferred.
Okay. That was my next question. Yeah. You were going to chase college sports in some form or fashion?
Yeah. If you knew you wanted to go somewhere, whether we had to go bigger.
Okay. So first heard about you when I watched you walk out with your dad and see your dad.
Okay.
In the hat.
Yeah. That's how most people is. He's more famous than myself.
Is that his thing? I mean, has he always been done that? Or?
Now he's. It first started as a coyote hat, so that was freshman year, and then he made the two-tailed raccoon hat. So he does taxidermy on the side, so he's got his own popularity contest sometimes in the stadium.
You get a chuckle out of that?
Oh yeah, you have to. I know he's made a hat for one of our offensive line coaches, and there's a lady at the beer sales counter who bought one, and he just makes them forever. Whoever wants one at the stadium, so it's pretty cool.
Has it been brought up here before me?
No,
the NFL
not the NFL. I mean,
okay.
we had a guy come to our house actually and do a whole write-up on it, and I think it was like one of the most famous posts that he's ever had. So, more power to him. He'll be more famous than myself here.
Okay. Well, as a player, how would you describe yourself?
Consistent, very productive. I think it's one thing I take pride on is my job. That's how I grew up. That's how I was raised, and what you put your name on is that's who you are. So I take pride in being chasing perfection, and then a little bit of prick on the side to a little dessert on top. So just being a physical player, but also making sure my job's done.
You got to be nasty to make it in the NFL.
Yeah, you have to. Every level of football, it amps up the physicality portion, and you have to be that player that you just can't just. Everyone's good at this level, so there has to be little things that you do that other players don't. And that's what sets you apart.
Tell me about when you first started playing 11-man football. Like, what was the adjustment? When did you get good? I guess is what I'm asking.
Actually, I wasn't even planning on playing college football. For me, it was I went to 2 camps, and that's how I got introduced to recruiting. So it was how I learned football, and then it's completely different than what you expect. So, at West Virginia, I didn't really expect to play that early often. I thought I was going to be, get some reps here and there, and then sophomore year was going to be the year that I took off. And unfortunately, we had an injury at left tackle, and I got thrown in. And probably didn't. When I really got good was probably the end of my sophomore year and the junior year. So I really started seeing the game, how it flows, and then just taking over from there.
So like in high school, you were getting your butt kicked at first.
No, I was bigger than everyone, so it was all right. I mean, we didn't have any great seasons. I think my best season was 4 and 6. So we were usually on the losing end of it, but opposing teams knew how I was.
Yeah. While you're figuring it out, you just
run through stuff and make plays. So that was the biggest part of it.
Did you keep playing baseball too?
No, I gave that up after my sophomore year.
So you knew. What year was it when you went to those camps in football?
That was my sophomore year. And then through West Virginia, they mentioned that, hey, focus on football and just send us in your junior tape and then we'll get things rolling. And that was kind of the light bulb that went off. This would be a possibility to get school paid football.
So they were the first ones on you then?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't recruited at all till after, till that junior year. So
I think that's just because you're where you were.
And you guys were. For sure. No, I mean, our rivals had 4 stars, 5 stars, but we were kind of the knockoff. So it was heavily recruited in the MAC, and then West Virginia had a connection there. So.
My brother went to Bethany, so I know the area.
Okay.
I was looking it up, but I had never heard of your high school, I got to tell you.
I mean, you always know where it's at. It's got the big American flag in the front yard, but that's about it.
Okay. So what's been this process, and what's the rest of the process for you from here?
It's been good. I had the Senior Bowl in late January, and then I've been out in Chandler, Arizona, training since before Christmas, so I've been out there a while. And then after this, going back out there training and pro day on March. So it's going to go fast, and just making the best out of it.
So how have you improved since the beginning of your season?
Strides, really. West Virginia was kind of do your job at best, and now it's more where I'm training at with Charles Bentley. It's more focused. Everything's super technique-wise, making sure you're set through your stance, and then just actually driving out. So it's technique-wise, it's exactly what I was looking for.
So another Ohio guy, Charles.
Yeah. He's got the Cleveland connection, so us Ohio boys stick together.
They need tackles, the Browns.
They do. I mean, everyone needs O-linemen, so if you're a good offensive lineman, there's a need for it anywhere.
You're kind of from Steelers country, right? Even though it's Ohio.
I figured I would get to that sometime. They're the closest out of Cleveland and Cincinnati.
Right. So were you waving the towel when you were growing up?
I was waving the towel. My grandpa was a huge Steelers fan, and that's just who I kind of piggybacked off of.
So what's the reaction back at home with you about to make the NFL? I imagine folks are excited for you.
Oh yeah. My close-knit group is, I got my list of people who are in my circle, so they're super excited to see where this can go, and they're just say everything I've done so far is deserving. So just trying to make the Valley proud, I guess, is what we're saying.
It's a lot of work, but this has been fun. This and just the Senior Bowl. I mean, it's got to be a hell of an honor.
No, it's pretty. It's been an awesome experience. I mean, I could be doing this or coal mine or pipelining, so I'll take this any day.
What are you going to do during the actual draft? Are you going to be back at home, or?
Most likely, I'll be back at home. Just have something small, or maybe go fishing. I don't know. Just something to take my mind off everything and just celebrate with family.
Listen, man, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Colton, I'm Alan Saunders. I work for Pittsburgh Sports Now, and we have a West Virginia side. I'm going to Cody Nesper writes for us down there.
Okay.
He's a young guy. He's a grad student.
Yeah.
So when you played, you talking about 6-man football. What position did you play?
Played everything. I think we had a fullback position, linebacker, wide receiver sometimes. I wasn't, as big or as thick as I was back then, so a little bit of everything. I can think we had a safety position. I even played that, so was just 6 guys running around, and that was about it. It wasn't very organized as 11 man.
So how did you get from 6-man to being an offensive lineman? Was it just because you were big, or was that what you wanted to do?
No, I was by far the tallest kid in my high school, so they were just like, hey, we need big guys. For small school, we had some small guys, so they were like, hey, you're big enough, just go play offensive line.
What was there a point where, like, it wasn't just that you were big, that you started to really enjoy it and it kind of became part of who you are?
No, it was actually my first day. We had summer drills at Union Local. It was through my offensive line coach. We were doing board drills, and he kind of put it in the back of my mind that you got the frame for it, and then you get a scholarship, and then college will put the diesel motor in. So that was kind of the moment where I was like, okay, I can make offensive line work, and that's who I'm going to be.
What is it about it that made you, want it to be your profession, that you want to keep doing it?
No, for me, it's our job is completely different than any other position on the field. Our job is, we're going backwards and completely against all physics of what the body's supposed to do. So, that's just a challenge in itself. And then also, I'm a pretty protective guy, so being on the offensive line, that's what your job is: protect the quarterback, make running lanes, and then I'm also a prick on the field and sometimes off the field. So, just having that mentality is what offensive line's all about.
You played both tackle slots at West Virginia. You feel like that's an advantage for you here?
Yeah, I even got some guard in, my junior year and then at the Senior Bowl. So, the more positions you can play, it adds to your draftability and where you could end up and staying in the league long.
You talked about being a Steeler fan growing up. Was there a lineman from those teams when you were younger that you can remember that kind of sticks in your head?
Yeah, Max Starks. Actually, where we're training at, he did our interview prep, and it was kind of a struck moment when he walked in, and I got to shake his hand and interview with him. So for him to walk in there and 2 Super Bowls, it was a huge thing for me to meet him, and he's kind of a role model, sitting there staring at you. So it was a cool experience.
What's it been like going from a guy who was a football fan to then like someone that played football, sort of, but that now to be at the sort of precipice of being a professional football player?
No, it's been a whirlwind. You try and think back on how it all started and where you came from, but everything's going so fast. But the whole journey's just been a blessing, and it's just everything's been great so far, and just why not stop? I think that's the biggest thing, and like I said, I could be doing way worse jobs than this, and for me, it's just another step in the journey to get into the ultimate goal.
You could have left after your junior year. Why did you want to come back, and do you feel like you got what you wanted to out of that last season?
No, looking back after, I kind of actually thought about it last night. I got asked why I didn't leave the other day, and I knew I needed some extra strength in the weight room. That was the focus point. Accomplished that in my opinion, and then I just kind of wanted to see how things were working out, what the whole process was, and for me, I kind of knew I was coming back, but you flirt with the idea of maybe leaving, but in the long run, it's definitely. I think I made the right decision by far.
Have you talked to the Steelers at all through the process?
Yeah. I talked to informal interviews the other night with their offensive line coach, and he asked if I could snap, so now I got to put that in my repertoire. So the more you can do, that's what they like to see.
What would that mean to play for those guys?
No, it'd be cool. It's just being a hometown around that area and growing up as a fan would be great.